It's crazy. I didn't want to do this story, but it bugged me. When I heard him say it, it kind of bugged me. Yes, this is the world champ WC with, you can't say it's breaking news because it's been a couple of days. All right. Now, Richard Sherman, who who's been in the news a lot this week and probably will be all of next week too, after his tirade after the game, which, I mean, in the heat of the moment, you make the game-winning play to send your team to the championship game. I expect for you to have that type of reaction. His reaction after the game is everything. If you've been an athlete like I have, played any kind of sports on any kind of level, you live for moments like that. All right. Years later, even if the Seahawks don't win the Super Bowl, we'll be talking about, how Richard Sherman made the play that help send his team to the Super Bowl. I had no problem with the way he acted, post game. Even him coming at Crabtree the way that he did, I didn't really mind it because Crabtree looks like the type of guy that talks trash too. All right, but Richard Sherman has been known for being this type of player. That's kind of how he gets amped up. That's kind of how he plays, and that's just a part of the game. If you're gonna play the game, that's a part of it. But in one of his post game conferences, Richard Sherman said that the word thug is almost like the replacement for the N word. And now as a black guy, I'm gonna tell you like this. All right, in the PC era of the media, the PC era of the world that we live in right now, I can't completely disagree with his stance on that, but I can't completely agree either. I'm almost in the middle when it comes to his comparison with the word thug and the word N-word. Now, you guys already know how I feel about the word N-word. If you watch my video about, Riley Cooper and, that whole thing that happened a little bit earlier this football season, let's say it like that. If you followed that, you already know how I feel about the N-word. All right, it's accepted by black folks. Black folks go around, they try to flip the word into making it some kind of other little stupid meaning. All right, and hey, if that's what they want to do, that's their prerogative. All right, some people are comfortable with being called the N-word. Ain't nothing that you can do about it. They wake up in the morning, they call themselves an N-word. They go down the street, call themselves an N-word. And the reason why I'm saying N-word is because, hey, on YouTube I have a certain rep that I want to keep. But hey, it's just one of those things where, has society, has the media, cold word this word, and covered it up, painted in graffiti, and now they're calling the people that they probably would have called the N word a thug. Now look, today is the 24th. All right, like I said, I didn't want to do this video. Let's just say it like that. I didn't want to do this video, but all the things that's going on with Justin Bieber. All right, how many people in the media are calling Justin Bieber's actions thug-like? How many people are doing that right now? I don't see too many people in the media calling this dude a thug. They're like, oh my God, Justin just needs some time alone. He needs some crackers and some graham crackers and some hot cocoa and a blanket. You know what I'm saying? And then they're calling Richard Sherman a thug for making a football play during a football game. And like I said, if you play football, if you play basketball, you need adrenaline, man. And sometimes that adrenaline goes to your head. And as a corner, as a defensive back, and as a corner, all of them have had egos in history. Every single cornerback in history has had an ego, especially the good ones. Only thing I have to say as far as that is Deion Sanders. Deion Sanders has to be one of the biggest egos in pro football history. And I think that, the way that Richard Sherman is going, he's probably going to have a Deion Sanders type of career if he keeps on going the way as he did. But Deion was known for saying a whole bunch of things that was outlined, that was over the top. And Richard Sherman, he lets his talk play for him, man. I mean, hey, he's on the field. Everybody talks when they're on the field. Maybe he takes it to another level, but that's just a part of the game. So how come they're calling, how come they would say that Richard Sherman's actions on the football field is thug life, but Justin Bieber can have a whole bunch of DUIs and all this other stuff, and oh my God, he just needs a blanket. Oh my God, he just needs a hug, man. I'm just so sick and tired of the double standards that are out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm in the middle. I'm in the middle on how I feel about Richard Sherman acting the way he did after the game. I think that it was outlined to a point, but it was in line because it's in the realm of football. All right, it's not two hand tag. All right, and that's one thing that they're trying to do with football now. They're trying to make it two hand tag. All right, and it's disgusting. It's despicable. These guys knew what they were signing up for. All right, when they put on helmets and they put on shoulder pads, you know that one hit you can pay the price basically. All right, and that's a whole nother video. But I just want to stay on this Justin Bieber and Richard Sherman thing, man. Nobody can tell me to my face as of right now, January 24th, right now, that there's not a double standard going on. All right, and if you want to say it's white and black, hey, go ahead, do it. It don't really matter to me because it's the WC. And I'm not going to sit up here and waste nobody's time with this video. I just wanted to get the black people's attention. They're calling Richard Sherman a thug for his football play. All right, he's not driving. He's not drag racing drunk. All right, he hasn't been to jail as far as I'm concerned. He doesn't have a whole bunch of children out of wedlock like these other people do. He's not in some kind of scandal like Adrian Foster is. I mean, come on, man. He's a thug for making a play on the football field. And the other person is drag racing down the street. But you know what? It's the WC. Drop a like, drop a comment, I don't care what you drop on this video. Just let me know. Alright, I'm so sick and tired of the double standards. Alright, I'm just so sick and tired of it. Alright, let me know what you think down below. Is Richard Sherman correct in his assertion about the word thug being a couple rep for the N word, basically? And and is the fact that Justin Bieber is he's doing all this thug like activity, but nobody calls him a thug? Isn't that strange? Somebody's got to tell me that it's strange. Don't you know what? Forget it. I'm out of here, man.